Hey everyone, this is Gaetano Prestia for MyMedia, and this is our video review of F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin. F.E.A.R 2 begins 30 minutes before the end of F.E.A.R, putting you into the shoes of Special Forces soldier Michael Beckett, a man that is haunted by visions of that creepy little girl otherwise known as Alma. Monolith seem to have really studied the horror genre since the original, as the narrative seems to have matured significantly since the original. The game doesn't fall into the video game horror trap of cheesy scares, and there are some really great atmospheric moments throughout the title. Beckett's HUD display and torch will sometimes flicker to signify telepathic interference from Alma, and he'll also experience eerie hallucinations, and these aspects definitely help to, I guess, generate a really atmospheric experience. You're going to get many of the great gameplay aspects from F.E.A.R in Project Origin. Slow motion is back, allowing you to slow down time and take out enemies without losing much health, and this feature is great when you're heavily outnumbered and low on health. Unfortunately, this is where one of the game's major problems lie. It's far too easy. You can probably finish this game on hard without much challenge, pending you take advantage of the near endless supply of health pickups scattered around the areas, and the ability to hold up to 4 weapons and 4 grenades at once. Although this is kind of evened out, considering there is a really good balance between scary, suspenseful areas without much action and straight up hard shooting areas. The AI is still really good, and enemies will use the environment to take cover and hide from you if they're injured. They'll also use rooms and other paths to flank you, which increases the difficulty slightly in smaller, more confined areas. Monolith have done a great job of improving internal environments and creating interesting and thrilling external areas. One of the major gripes of F.E.A.R was the lack of originality in the environments and blandness of the areas you'd move through. But with Project Origin, the story moves from area to area, taking us from an elementary school to a deserted subway system to ground zero of a nuclear explosion. All of these areas have improved detail, and each add that little bit extra to the suspense and horror of the title. Also, the environments feel a lot more open. While the game has a distinctive linear path, you're not being pushed into a specific direction. You have to eventually reach a certain area, but you can move through a number of different rooms or paths to get there. Enemies also take advantage of this, flanking you from different rooms and surprising you at every opportunity. Project Origin also offers an extremely solid multiplayer experience. The expected modes are all there, and most of the weapons from the single player experience have been included, but they've been balanced out to offer a better multiplayer experience. F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin is a worthy sequel to one of the best shooters of the past few years. While it doesn't offer much originality on the gameplay front, it's still incredibly enjoyable to play through. The AI is still good, but not the most challenging, and the experience as a whole is probably a little too easy for our liking. The narrative is strong enough and the environment's balanced enough to tell an eerie story and ensure that this is a first-person shooter horror experience that everyone should give it a try. Multiplayer is also a lot of fun, and Armoured Front justifies a purchase on its own. Be sure to check out the full written review at my360.com.au and myps3.com.au.